What's up guys, Sleepy here, and today we are going to be going over the top 5 electric type Pokemon. This is fact and not opinion, so please dispute everything I have to say. Leave your own top 5 in the comment section down below before we begin, as in right now, so my opinions do not affect your choices, you know what I'm saying? I like to get the full idea before we actually go into the video, because I think it's better when it's like a fresh mind. Don't look at any comments, don't look at anything, don't even look at this beautiful picture by Missy Peanut here. Just type in your top 5, and then we're gonna go carry on with the video. Top 5 electric types of all time. This is totally fact. No chance that any other than this top 5 will be true. And to begin, Lanturn. Lanturn comes in at number 5. I really like Lanturn because it's unique. It's a water type with electricity. Now I feel like this fictional light type that was always like an idea, stuff like that. I feel like Lanturn would be a light type, but since there is no light type and there's no sun type, it becomes electric type, and then it becomes electricitized, and it uses electricity, and obviously that would kill everything around it realistically, but really it's just a light. It just has this light on its head, and it's cute. It's not like scary or anything. I've seen scary pictures of it when I was looking for fan art. There was some scary pictures out there, but overall it's just a typical cute Pokemon. Has the cute, I like those fish that have the lights, and it has like 2, and I like its pre-evolution Chinchou, I believe. So I just feel like it's a cute Pokemon. I'm a fan of Gen 2's general style, in general. So I just thought it was cute. Like, its dex description is cute. Lanturn is known to emit light. If you peer down into the dark sea from a ship at night, you can sometimes see this Pokemon's light rising from the depths where it swims. It gives the sea an appearance of a starlit night. That's just cute. It's cute. It's adorable. It's precious. It's a precious Pokemon, and I love him. And that is why he is number top 5. Now we're gonna move on to number top 4. Ampharos / Mega Ampharos. Now, I put Ampharos on this list, not necessarily Mega Ampharos, because I almost forgot that he had a Mega, but then once I remembered he had a Mega, I was like, oh my god, he has a Mega. He's got these luscious hairs, and that's what solidifies his top 4 position. He's really cute. With or without the Mega, I feel like Ampharos is adorable. This isn't basically based on adorbs, but these first 2 are definitely some of the most adorbs. Ampharos gives off so much light that it can be seen even from space. I don't know about that because that would probably blind a lot of people nearby. It makes more sense for it to be seen maybe from a lighthouse, but from space? I don't know. But, you know, these dex descriptions get a little wonky, you know. Who even writes these things? Professor Oak probably, when he's like senile or something. People in the old days used to use the light of this Pokemon to send signals back and forth with others far away. Well, if you can see it from space, I would assume you can see it from anywhere on the planet. A horde of these things would probably be like the power of the sun or something, you know? So, what if the sun is just made of Ampharos? That, I believe, is a realistic theory. Anyway, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool Mega, pretty powerful Mega. I don't see him get used a lot, but again, I'm not super hyper competitive out here, so I haven't really been catching up with him. I think he's really cute. I've used him before. I think he's pretty cool. I think he definitely deserves his top 4 position, especially with the Mega. The Mega really, like, makes him that much cooler. And now we're gonna move on to number 3. Magneton. Now, it's rare that you will see me putting a secondary above a final evolution in a top 5, because typically I feel like the final evolution basically means that that whole Pokemon's line belongs in that slot. Not necessarily like Ampharos. Flaffy and Mareep come with him. He's really cute. You know, Lanturn, I said, Chinchou, really cute. Like, they're kind of grumped together. I'm not going to put them in separate spots. But Pokemon like Magneton is different, because Magneton is one of my favorites. This is the same case with Dusclops and Porygon. They are my Eviolite heroes. I love Magneton, but Magnezone I just don't really care for. Magneton, from a competitive standpoint, has helped me out many a times. Magneton with Eviolite is one of my favorites. He has Stab, Steel, Beam, whatever that move's called. Again, I haven't played competitive in a while. I should really get back into that because I do miss it sometimes. Not that I was ever really that great, but like, I used to think I was okay-ish. I had cool ideas. Maybe I'll get back into that with Z when Z comes out. Anyway, Magneton is really cool. He's an electric steel type, got steel type in 2nd gen, was originally a pure electric type. Doesn't have levitate despite the fact that he has 3 floating Magnemites. Also, he's 3 floating Magnemites. I know a lot of people like hate that. Some people are like, oh, Gen 1 just had 3 magnets after 1. Like, oh yeah, friggin' coconut head turned into coconut head times 2. It doesn't matter because it's cool. It's a cool thing. I don't think people look at Pokemon as if they're supposed to be like this like crazy. I don't know how to explain my feelings on that standpoint, but I'm gonna keep talking about Magneton because that could be a whole rant video for me, to be honest. Anyway, Magneton emits a powerful magnetic force that is fatal to electronics and precision instruments. Because of this, it is said that some towns warn people to keep this Pokemon inside a Pokeball. The interesting thing about Magneton, and what makes me remember him so much, was in Pokemon Snap, Magnemite, when you would try to take a picture, would turn into this weird, like, weird thing, like, I don't know, they would emit some weird thing, and they would turn, like, all silver, and rather than destroy your camera, they would actually, like, the camera would, like, destroy them. And then you evolve them into Magneton, and they're fine. But I just loved evolving them into Magneton. Bringing 3 Magnemite together to make them a Magneton, it was a cool experience in Pokemon Snap. It's a cool experience in real life. I don't really care for Magnezone at all. I like Magnemite, I like Magneton. Magnezone is just okay. Like, yeah, what are you, like a cop car? Go away, dude. Number 2 is Rotom. Rotom, who fought hard for number 1 slot, ended up number 2. Very, very adorable. Wow, I need to stop going for adorable Pokemon. Maybe that's what I like the most. I don't know. I think Rotom's so cute, but he's also very cool because he can infiltrate anything with a unique motor. He's the power source of a unique motor. Its electric-like body can enter some kind of machines and take control in order to make mischief. That's really cool. He's a mischievous little guy. Enters like fridges and stuff. The Frost Rotom is my favorite, of course, but you know, he's just really cool. I like to think that there's more than just the 5 appliances that he can enter, and they just haven't added them to the game because like they could any time they could add it. It's canon because he can just, as long as it has the motor, you know. Maybe in like Platinum remakes, or I mean Diamond and Pearl, but I hope they're Platinum remakes instead. Maybe they'll add, like, cooler Rotom forms. I just want more Rotom forms. Rotom is really cool to me, and I think it would be cool to see more Rotom forms. In general, he's very cute. I really like that he can go in things. I like his name is Motor backwards, in case you never realized that. He's a really cool little guy, and, I feel like he's one of the cooler electric types. A lot of electric types are just electrolyzed animals, right? But like Magneton and Rotom, they're different. They're almost like appliance-ish, and I like that about them. I feel like that makes them special. Now I'm gonna move on to my honorable mention. Eelektross did not make it into this top 5 just because I couldn't really find a place for him. I guess that means he wasn't top 5 material. But I really like him, so I decided to give him this honorable mention. Now, they crawl out of the ocean using their arms. They will attack prey on shore and immediately drag it into the ocean. With their sucker mouths, they suck in prey, then they use their fangs to shock the prey with electricity. It's kind of horror story-ish, but he's really cool in general. I like Tynamo a lot. I like Eelektross a lot. Whatever the middle guy is, who knows? But like, I just feel like he's very interesting. He's not a water type, but he lives in the ocean. Or any electrical area, but typically the ocean, it seems. I feel like that's pretty interesting. And he's just like this electrical sucker monster, and it's kind of like scary, I guess. He's kind of intimidating. He's kind of spooky. I feel he's like he's just really cool. He should have been in this top 5 somewhere. Maybe ahead of Lanturn, but I just thought Lanturn was really unique. He's similar to Lanturn in a way. Not really, though. I mean, I'm glad he's not water type because he's immune to ground type, and then he has no weaknesses pretty much, which makes him pretty unique. But that's it. That's the honorable mention. I'm gonna move on to number 1. So drum roll, please. Galvantula. Now I know if you saw the last top 5, we also ended in a similar manner. But Galvantula is so cool to me. I don't really know why I love him so much, but I had this thing where I kept on using a bulky Galvantula, and it actually got me places. It was a bulky Galvantula. I would run like a I forget what item I would run on it, but I would run sometimes Assault Vest, I believe, just like a heavily fortified Galvantula. Picture a Galvantula like in armor or something. That's basically what it was. And he did kind of work. It didn't work too well, but kind of sort of worked. I don't know, maybe one day I'll do a video telling you guys that bulky Galvantula is the new meta, but like he's always been meta. He's just really he deserves more spotlight. I feel like him and Joltik are they're small. Joltik's like the smallest Pokemon maybe besides the little flower dude, but he's like he's pretty big, but he's small. But he's a spider, and I like spiders. I really do like Ariados, and he's like an electric type Ariados. That's basically what he is. He's like a electric type Ariados. I don't know where else I was planning on going with that one, but he spins electrical webs. Let me read this text description. They employ an electrically charged web to trap their prey. While it is immobilized by shock, they leisurely consume it. That's scary. Imagine getting eaten by a Galvantula while you're like paralyzed and you just have to watch it eat you. I mean, that's probably a fetish for some people, but still. When attacked, they create an electric barrier by spitting out many electrical charged threads. I like spiders. And he's just really cute. I like spiders, I like bees, I don't like bugs typically, but spiders are cool. I don't like want to like touch them. But if Galvantula was real, I would probably have one, but he's like a normal sized spider instead of this little creepy crawly, you know? But anyway, yeah, Galvantula is basically one of my fave looking Pokemon. He's super adorbs. Overall, he's just, I think he's really adorable. I really like Joltik. I like there's like that one cave in Black and White. I forget, Charge Stone, maybe? But it's like, I always see pictures, and it's just like a Joltik crawling all over the place. It's just full of Joltik. And I always thought that was like, it's like really cute. It's cute to see the Joltik like running all over the place, and like just knowing that they're like that, and then like maybe Galvantula like controlling them or like owning them, you know, like being leaders in their little Joltik community, their little Joltik hive, if you will. I just feel like that's adorable. That's adorbs. It's totes adorbs. He's just one of my, like, I don't know, I just really like Galvantula. I always have like Galvantula. I try to use them on Pokemon teams when I can. You know, honestly, doing these top 5s really makes me want to get back into competitive, because I'm looking at all these Pokemon that I want to try competitively, and then I'm like, oh wait, I don't really like battle or anything. I can, but like, it's kind of a pain because I gotta, it's a long story, but basically, this is cool beans. I really like Galvantula. He's #1. I can't wait to see your own top 5s. You know, down below in the comments section. You better be working on that right now. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this top 5. It would be a huge help if you did like this video. Get this, show your friends, ask them for their top 5s. Ask them to ask their friends for their top 5s. Get your friends' top 5s. Ask your mom what her top 5 might be. You know, stuff like that. Just like chill. Leave a like on this video. If you did not leave your top 5, I would have preferred you do it in the beginning of the video, but if you're gonna do it now, you can do it now, you know. Or tell me why my top 5 was dumb. Just kidding, my top 5 is the ultimate one because it's fact. It's fact. It's already confirmed. So, that's what we got. That's the top 5 electric type Pokemon of all time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. I feel like I already said that, but I'm just reassuring that you do that. And also, leave suggestions for future top 5s. I mean, I have one planned that you guys will probably like for the next Saturday. It is Thanksgiving themed, but I would love suggestions, interesting suggestions, not necessarily types, because like, you know, those are gonna get done eventually. But I'd like to see your suggestions on any other interesting kind of top 5s, a twist on any top 5s, anything maybe Christmas related for that like December and stuff, winter themed, I don't know. Any kind of top 5 you got, I'll do. Thank you guys for watching. I really do love you all a ton. And goodbye forever, my beautiful, beautiful home slice baby girls. Goodbye.